morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday and market bloodbath. So we have non-farm payrolls coming up in about 5 minutes here. This is going to be a wild day. We do see, utilities are slightly green still. They're not really moving in the pre-market. I believe XLRE real estate is also hanging on a little bit here. Yeah, it's down 5 cents, the real estate ETF. But if you look at the market here, we're down another percent in the pre-market. Looking at ES on the daily, it's not looking good. Just letting everybody know, this is not looking good. It is very possible that we come and trade back down to some of these levels down here, 53.20. So if that does happen, we're just going to keep watching for those sector rotations, those earnings trades, and wait for the market to reset back up and give us those A-plus setups. Now, we should be thankful that we're going to see this market sell off because, again, when we were up in here, what was I saying? I didn't really like slinging these calls to the upside because the market was going to get a little bit skittish at those all-time highs. So we got to get all this selling out of the market. We have to build this new narrative to see where we're going to go next, which, again, that could be helped out or hurt with non-farm payrolls coming out in about 4 minutes here. But team, it is that time of day again. Shout out to all of you guys coming in here early. Make sure you guys say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, I'd love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the stream, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot. Spread these streams out to some more people so we can help people properly make money in the market, have that long-term vision, and make sure they're set up for long-term success. All right, so let's see who's in here. Let's break down NFP as it starts to come out. Dash is probably going to be the only thing that I'm looking at today. Looks like that IBM idea is going to get invalidated, which that stinks. But again, if it doesn't validate to the upside and it just completely invalidates, we didn't lose any money. We just looked at the trade and it didn't end up giving us what we wanted to see in order to take an entry. So let's see. Who do we have in here this morning? What do we got? Eddie, Wrecker Ralph, Josh. I know there's some more people in here, but you guys might be tired over here. Let's see. 5250 is your longer term target on ES or SPX? Let it bleed. It looks like it wants a knife. Oh, and you guys are slacking on the like button too already this morning? Early? It's a Friday? All right. I see how it is, team. J-Time. What's up, guys? How you doing? So, yields are tanking again. The TLT and TMF, you guys holding any of those still? Those are going to be ripping. TLT's at 96, TMF 56. So those are looking really good here. Dennis, good morning, man. How you doing? Palantir, I actually might get these shares, which would be interesting. So this has earnings. I believe it's, Monday after hours? Yeah, Monday after hours, Palantir has earnings. I might get the shares on the sold puts. That'd be great. So I kind of want them. Ideally, I'd want these to barely exercise me and then rip. So we'll see what happens here. The Ivy's going to get a little juiced up on these two going into earnings. So Tuesday's kind of the next time that I'm going to be looking closely into this. This daily chart, guys, just looks horrible in the market. Just looks horrible. Nvidia to 96. Let's see where it is. Is it really getting killed here? Is it sub 100? It's at 105. 96 would be where? Just kind of this gap. Okay. I could see that. They do have earnings Wednesday. Also, this has kind of been like a lackluster earnings season. There hasn't been anything super crazy that's gone on. We've had what? We've had a couple big gap ups. 3M was a great one, the 500% trade that I gave you. But other than that, I don't know. All right, guys, we have less than a minute to go for NFP, non-farm payrolls over here. Let's see. And again, as you guys are filtering in here, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot. Why did you talk me out of taking those puts? I did not talk you out of taking those puts. You were talking to yourself. You said, "Oh, I'm going to take Intel puts." And then next second, you're just like, "Nah, I didn't say anything." I didn't say anything, Rob. Let's see. All right, 20 seconds. We're going to get unemployment rate, average hourly earnings. A lot of this data is going to be very, very, very important here. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. All right, 10 seconds. Here we go. Dash could be a really fun one today, depending on what happens here. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh. don't know if it's decided yet. That might be the decision. Oh boy. Oh my God. We're down 1.5% in the pre-market. This is disgusting. This is nasty. We are big miss on NFP. Yeah, but I want to see what the data actually is because I might play around and do something. I haven't seen it come through yet. Any of the news feeds should be coming through like now. Here we go. US average hourly earnings were up 0.2% versus 0.3. Okay, so that was a miss to the downside. Unemployment rate was up. Why are we selling on that? Bad news is bad news now? That's interesting. Why would we? I mean, the labor force participation rate was a little higher. If unemployment's going up, but why would we like? I mean, yes, it is bad news, and you would in normal market environments you would see higher unemployment rates send the market lower. But I mean, I don't really get this one here. I mean, there might be something else in the data that I'm not seeing. Yeah, unemployment 4.3%, but I mean, what's that going to signify? I mean, rate cuts. So maybe at this point, the market is actually going to start taking this bad news as bad news. And that's kind of maybe what the Fed needs to see. I mean, reacting negatively to this, I mean, the market's not buying it up, thinking about rate cuts now. Market's starting to price in a 50 basis point rate cut for September. That's a panic cut. I agree with you. I mean, the Fed is almost too late right now. They were too late to start hiking, and they're probably going to be too late to start cutting. Because Fed keeping rates higher for longer, more risk for investor? No, that's not it. Okay, so when you think about unemployment rate going up and the guidance that the Fed is given, when the unemployment rate is going to go up, obviously it's going to potentially lead to a weaker consumer, lower growth, and that's going to be a big narrative for cuts. Soft landing canceled. Yeah, but the Fed has also said that they expect. Let's look at the SEP. That's what I want to look at here. That's what we need to see. No, that's December. I don't really care about that. Here we go. 20. I think this is it. No, I need the Fed's website. Hold on. All right. Unemployment. Is this it? Yeah, June. Last time this came out in June. Where's unemployment? All right, here we go. Unemployment rate. Yeah, that's higher. That's higher. That's not what they want to see. So the summary of the economic projections from the Fed, this is why it's reacting like this. So in 2024, they're saying 4% unemployment. The median for 2025 is 4.2%. 2026, 4.1. Longer run, 4.2. So us popping back above and getting to 4.3%, that's not great. TLT saving the day. I bet yields are getting obliterated. Oh my God, TMF is ripping right now. Oh yeah, yields. What are we at on the 10-year? I bet it's like 3.8. Oh my God. I did tell you guys, you break this low on the 10-year. Remember how we were talking about this? If we broke this low on the 10-year, 4139, 414 about, I mean, we were going to get an aggressive move down, and that's exactly what we saw. So where's this? Dash is still holding on. Where's real estate? Real estate starting to come down. XL. Uh-oh. That's bad for the market. That's really not good for the market, that the market's tanking and utilities got to pop. That's really bad. I mean, we're long utility. I still have NEE. I want to see what this is looking like in the pre-market. Yeah, all right. NEE's back up here. So, Ralph, this is what we were talking about in the pre-market. NEE's back up. If XLU does what it's doing right now, NEE's going to pump again. So, I mean, think about utilities. It's like the biggest safe haven, like energy, like electricity, water. Like those are going to be the things that people are going to be buying. It's not like the Dow tickers as the safe haven. That's the safe haven. it's like the recession trade. So, I mean, that's what and that's the thing. So many people are going to come into the market and be like, oh, we can just look at our little cookie cutter setup and make money long term. Nope. Sorry. Not going to happen. So, let's see here, team. So, we got the SEP, or we got the NFP. We compared it to the SEP, the Summary of Economic Projections from the Fed, the most recent one. That's interesting. So NEE is probably going to be looking really good. That trade I gave you guys this week, I almost wish I didn't get as much time on it as I did. So we can break this one down. I did this on the new Twitter account. So this, textbook setup in here, if I was looking at it, just normally looking at this chart here, we would want to be long this. The reason why I got more time on the NEE, even Boyle popped up. Wow. The reason why I got more time on the NEE was because in here, it was where I was trying to get it last time. And I believe if you looked at this on the weekly, it was a little bit of a better setup. So what I thought was, well, yeah, the thesis is there for utilities to start moving to the upside, especially in this environment. It's like the recession trade. That's all it is. So when this starts to happen, I was like, well, I could go for my normal 1 to 2, 3 week expirations. Yeah, but I went for September's because I didn't think that we were going to get 2 days of just giant green on it in a row right after my entry. Obviously, it's always possible when I give you guys these tickers and these setups that they do move like that, but you never know. I would assume also Palantir is going to be at like 24.50 right now. Yeah, that's not great. Oh, earnings saved the day. XLRE is coming down. That's an interesting one. With yields tanking the way that they are, I actually wouldn't expect that. Where's DRN? I would assume that's down a little. Yeah, sub 11 here. We'll see what happens with that today. Real estate might catch a bid. XLV. I want to see how healthcare is doing. Healthcare, unbothered. Healthcare is unbothered right now. So this is interesting. What are the other healthcare names? Pfizer, down. UNH. Moving around. Let's actually just look over here at these healthcare names. I want to do index weight. Eli Lilly, down. How is XLV not down? J&J. J&J I actually like. Johnson & Johnson could be an interesting one. So all we're doing is playing the sector rotations, guys, in the recession trade. ABBV and MRK, let's check those. ABBV. I can't do anything on this. That would have been a good one, though. MRK. Merck. Nope. TMO and Abbott. Thermo Fisher. ABT. I can't really do much on these. I'm just going to look at this. Amgen, hold on. What was it? DHT was one. That's not it. What was it? DHR. And then Amgen. Amgen I like. Oh, it has earnings. Darn. XLRE benefits more from more transactions. Low mortgage rate create higher volumes of transactions. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I would expect, like, yields tanking, mortgage rates come down. I would expect XLRE to be doing a little bit better. IRD. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking really closely at utilities. Oh, Palantir. That's actually good. I might either go buy that or sell some more premium in the big account on that. IRDM. Yep, I like this. Is this in XLU? Because if it's in XLU, I'm fine with looking at these. WTRG. Alfie, do you know for a fact that I like this? But this has earnings on Monday. VRRM. Earnings. So we'll see. I think this is up. What's the market doing? It's coming back a little. Yields are just getting blasted here. Where's USD JPY? I told you guys Japan was that catalyst to start everything. Japan off a cliff. I tried to warn everybody with VIX Insights. I tried. I got you guys all in there. That's why there hasn't been another VIX Insights research report. We're just watching that one play out. But I'll probably write another VIX Insights research report for you guys this weekend or today at some point, just because like this is starting to get wild here. CCL puts. Yep, those are good. I don't know if NEE starts to go again. That could be because all I really have right now is NEE and DRN. So, I mean, where is DRN right now? It's down a little bit, but I just think with the yields doing what they're doing, real estate, real estate could still catch a bid. What else? This is from yesterday. This isn't going to give us anything. Yeah, it's got to open. Amgen has earnings. Yeah, that was a dirty candle. What are we down right now? Almost 2%. This is terrible. Sox ass up 14%. Yeah. I mean, I did say, Sox ass did look good. I mean, let's see how that looked. Just to see. Yeah, I mean, the only time I probably would have been able to get it is last Wednesday, maybe. And then other than that, I probably wouldn't have touched it, but I probably would have been stopped on it. So the market is getting hammered. I'm surprised NEE hasn't flashed green yet. Utilities being green is very interesting. These could get going. Oh, where's gold and silver? If these are getting killed, gold's up. All right, that's fine. That's all right. Hell, we have somebody in the live chat named NEE. There we go. Coca-Cola. Yeah. I mean, we could take a look at Coke. It did break, I believe. Yeah, this is all-time highs here. Can't really do much on this one, though. Spy Strangle, that's probably going to print. I mean, it's down 1.8%. That's probably going to print. Yeah, I mean, unemployment at 4.3%. The Fed's kind of late behind the curve here. Where the heck did my stuff go? It is very possible that we do get I mean, I don't want to say a 50 basis point cut, but I would say we're definitely going to get a cut in September. Real estate looks good. Is there any you're looking at? The only thing I like is DRN. We can take a look at the sector though. I want to go by the holdings. All right, PLD we were looking at, but then something happened with it and I never got it. PLD look nah. AMT EQIX. Nope. Nope. Oh, I think looked good. I thought it did. Why is O down? Earnings? No, Monday's earnings on. Oh. SPG. Yeah, these don't look that good. CCI, PSA. This one's ripping. Nah, I mean, these don't look that good. They don't look that good. I mean, XLU doing what it's doing, I like. I want to see NEE go green, push above yesterday's high. I'll throw some. If we have a really wild day on utilities again, I mean, hey, we're not playing this game today. What are you doing? Add alert. Thank you. There you go. Hey, you guys see that? It's not adding an alert. I really don't want to sell any more until we crack above 80 on any. There it is. See it? There it goes. There she goes. So NEE is probably going to carry today. That'll be fun. My sold Palantir puts are going to get obliterated, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those are going to be down like 100%, I think. It's fine. I still have Monday earnings to pop this thing back above 25. We'll see. That thing's getting hammered. Lend down over 3%. Home builders getting kind of whacked. That's interesting. Also, guys, as you guys are filtering in here, we got a lot of slackers in here this morning. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot. Spreading these streams out to some more people. Don't be a slacker. Len, let's see. Let's see here. That ledge getting hit. The NEE is probably going to carry. I want to see what happens at the DRN. TLT looks good. If you guys are still holding the TLT shares, the TMF shares, I mean, I gave you guys the best bottom tick ever on it down here. So there it is here. 80. It was sub 85 is when I gave it to you guys. TLT was sub 4, I believe. It was right around there. You guys are still slacking. You guys are slacking. I was right around 4 on TMF, which is 40. Remax getting whacked too. Yeah. All right, NEE's flying around. Where's XLU? I mean, it's up 0.5%. That's not a good look out of the market here. This is bad, guys. This is selling hard. Like very, very, very aggressive selling. But I do like Dash. Where's Dash? That could be a fun trade for today. Yeah, I still like Dash. I mean, if this can get pushed down a little bit lower, I just don't want it to have like the wildest 5-minute opening range ever where it's like down, up, craziness, rips up. Like if it gives us a good look, I'll trade it. If not, I'm just going to burn it and then find some other stuff in utilities. Let's see. We got about 45 minutes to go until market open. Let's see. Chevron's leaving California. I didn't even know that. Wow. Traders ramp up bets on easing in 2024. Now see 111 basis points. That's 1.1%. That's huge. That's huge. Yeah, non-farm payrolls rose 114,000, but the estimate was 175,000. Average hourly earnings were up less than expected as well. You think the party might be over? Until we get the cut, I think. So, like, August is going to be weird with everything happening here. Like, we're going to probably sell a lot more, and then it's just going to balance out at some point. Where are we right now? Because we were looking at what? Oh, we're right there. You could easily do this. 53.21. Oh, that's so close. From what we've been doing. I mean, it looked like we were going to get a little bit of flicker of, okay, maybe up here, shift of trend, but it needed to hold. It didn't hold, and now we're back down. You don't see rotation happening yet? Well, I mean, it's going into things like gold, utilities. Like, this is full rotation. Like, look at that. Like, boom, boom. That's just straight rotation there. Where's the Dow this morning? I bet that's getting clapped. IWM, I bet, is getting murdered as well. Oh, boy. IWM is getting assaulted. Oh, look at down 3.5%. Wouldn't it be cool to see circuit breakers? 55.21. I see 53.20. I mean, if you want to go to 52.06, that'd be pretty crazy. IWM is getting just hammered over here. Oh. Utilities still looking all right, though. So we're going to see what happens with this. NEE's flashing around. Palantir, ouch. See what happens with that. I want the shares, though, so I'm not really disappointed in that. I might go buy a little bit in the big account today on Palantir. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy. And then sell a bunch of puts, I think, is what I'd probably do. I don't even want to look at what AMD is doing right now. That's actually interesting. It's only down half. Any ES trade? Well, first of all, the market's not open, so we wouldn't be doing that. Second of all, no, we're probably not going to get much today. It's NFP. I mean, look at this thing. You just like blasted this entire chart down the entire day. There's not going to be much here. This is a day where we really don't do anything. We look for rotations and see where things want to go. That's it. That's all you do on a day like today. Even the scalps and the day trades, you're probably not going to want to go near a whole lot of them. This is the day to just kind of sit back and be like, all right, well, let's see what happens next week. A lot of you guys are going to be like, no, I want to trade. And it's like, well, that's why you're not going to make it. That's just how it goes. Like, the thing is like, you can't sit here in the market and be like, oh my God, look, the market's moving around. We might as well do something. It's like, no, the thing is that you're going to, the amount of volatility in the ranges of these candles today is going to be huge. Like, it's going to be like trading Powell ranges all day. You don't want to do that. Like, it's maybe I day trade. I highly doubt it, though. I look for swings and utilities and see if we get any price alerts that fire off. But other than that, I mean, we're just going to, NEE still looks good. XLU utilities look strong. I want to see, like you guys saw in the tweet, I mean, I want to see how real estate does. Real estate's now down a little bit. Healthcare, I want to see how XLV does today. It's very flat. And I mean, it's down 0.18% in the pre-market here. I want to see what happens here. Other than that, though, utilities is really the only safe haven in the market. And that's interesting because if there's only one safe haven where does all the money go that needs to go somewhere? It might all go into the safe haven right now, which is utility. So we all have a really, really solid. I mean, we've been talking about this utilities trade for the last 2 weeks. Let's see. What up, Algo? How you doing, buddy? HPQ puts will print. I bet they will. NQ coming back up. I mean, the market's trying to come back up a little bit here, but it doesn't change the fact that we're already down 1.5% in the pre-market. Todd, shout out to Todd, man. Absolutely blasting the NEE trade yesterday. What was it? 233% on that one, dude. Great work. Great work. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't change the fact that the Fed has effectively said in their summary of economic projections that they were expecting unemployment to be around 4% this year, 4.1. Now it's 4.3. That's bad. So it looks like the Fed is behind the curve yet again, with prices coming down, growth slow. I mean, growth was up in Q2, 2.8%, but I would not expect that to continue with unemployment going up and inflation coming down. Unless it's going to be a wild spree of government spending, which is possible. You never know what they're going to do. But I mean, we're just looking at these sector rotations. XLU looking solid. I mean, NEE screwing around in the pre-market. I think that's going to be an interesting one today, especially with XLU ripping and NEE is the largest holding of it. TMF, I mean, this thing has been absolutely wild here. I mean, I gave this to you guys around 40. It's at 57. It hit a high of 67. So that one could easily start moving back to the upside there. Here's the other one that we were looking at. BABA, is that going to invalidate everything? Yeah, pretty much. PDD, how's that look? I don't know. But I do like Dash. Dash could be a fun one today. This could get a mind of its own here. So if Dash wants to get a mind of its own on a post-earnings move, great. We'll trade that all day long. That will be very simple to identify and trade. This is really the only thing I'm looking at doing today. The Dash. Yeah, I mean the Russell's getting hit, the Dow's getting hit. Literally the only two things that I see not getting hit, or three things, are the inverse, like bond ETFs or the bond ETFs. So bonds are going up. Gold I saw going up. Silver probably is, and then utilities. Yeah, silver up 2%. So that's it. 233%. Todd, great work there, buddy. Koru down 8%. Strong dollar. No, that's interesting. Dollar's getting killed. Oh my lord. This is that correlation to 1 that we were talking about for a while. That's that correlation of, well, not really, because gold is going. If gold and silver were coming down right now, I'd be very worried that this market was going to get like really bad. But the fact that gold and silver are hanging on and we do have utility still holding up, I mean, I'm like, it's probably gonna be fine. We will see though. We will see. You probably won't touch anything. No, it doesn't make sense to. No, what do we got? Oh, we got a while until market open here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, again, everybody. The what do you call it? What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. What was it? I don't know. We'll come back to it later. Let's see. Is there anything going on Twitter? I don't think so. This Twitter feed is horrible. Yeah, yields are down just like an insane amount. Yeah, Chevron moving out of Texas. That's interesting. I don't see anything else. If gold was down, we'd say full to capitulation, but a bit early for that. I agree. If gold and silver were down right now, I'd be very worried. I would like start selling stuff. Let's see. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. But yeah, I mean, you guys all have the 20% off deal there. I mean, that's going to give you free access to it, but it wasn't that. It was something else. I forget what it was. I mean, it wasn't data. Factory orders at 10 a.m. That's it. Actually, what do we have for? Do we have the earnings calendar for next week yet? Nope, I don't have it. Friday. What do we have today? Exxon, Chevron. Oh, all the oil tickers. Let's see how they're doing. XOM. I didn't see them come up on the pre-market movers. Yeah, no. CVX. No, none of these are moving. Literally the only thing that I've seen that's gapping up here is DoorDash. Oh, out of California into Texas. Yeah, Chevron's leaving California and going to Texas. Where is? I can't find. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Found it. All right, let's see. Any saying it's down. I'd be very interested to see what happens with all of that today. Silver and gold. Silver, all right. Silver could give a really good setup if it shifts back above here. So that's going to be something that we look at. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to just do it now, but it is one that I'm interested in. Dollar's getting hammered. Gold, silver. What's copper doing? HG. Is it HG? Is that what copper is? Yeah. Copper's not doing anything. Intel's down 24%. Oh, dear. That's rough. That is bad. I mean, Intel is just... Oh, my God. That is so bad. I saw something that was like, if you invested in Intel like 25 years ago, $100, today you'd have $100. I was like, that's so bad. Did they pay a dividend? Yeah, I mean, so you did get a little. So you have to look at the total return on it, but it's still terrible. Bitcoin is green? Is it now? Ooh, that's an interesting development. You see it as slightly red. But it's barely red compared to the broad market. And we have this. This is one of my favorite things here. Look at Bitcoin on the monthly. I really like this. I mean, I'd maybe do something here. Where's like Mara, MicroStrategy? How are those doing? They're kind of flat. I mean, they're down, but they're not like... Oh, these are on the monthly. I don't want the monthly. Hold on. Okay, those don't look great. Riot, CLSK. I mean, they are down. Intel did suspended the divvy. Yep. Oh, they said, oh, that's right. Yeah. So that is why. That's like the investors were like, this is the only thing that we have left. Don't suspend the dividend. And Intel's like, hey guys, so about that, no more dividend. And they're like, oh, down 20%. That's terrible. Bitcoin, a combo of equity and gold. Yeah. I would almost say it should be inverse dollar as well, but more factors there for sure. All right, we got 30 minutes to go until market open, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are excited for today. It's going to be a wild day. It's really going to be a wild day. Market down 1.6% in the pre-market. It's not often that we see that happening. That's very rare that we see the market down. Like we don't like even when the market's ripping, we don't see it up in the pre-market 2%. Time to start thinking Bitcoin is safer than previously thought. I'd agree. I want more. Actually, not even more. I don't even think I have any anymore. I need Bitcoin is what I need, I think. I just want like 1 or 2 Bitcoin and then just like never think about it again. And just be like, you know, this it's just gonna hang out. We're gonna have it. It's just gonna be a long hedge. And just like let it chill, you know? And then if the dollar absolutely goes to garbage, bloodbath. Yeah. Everything's a bloodbath. Oh, also, there was something about like FTX having like 6 billion Solana in like hidden wallets. I don't know. I mean, it's selling, but I don't think that's really anything crazy. You keep getting video playback interrupted. That's probably on your end. I'm pretty sure the stream was good. Bitcoin is the future until something comes out that's better than it. But yeah. Sailor's buying 2 more Bitcoin. That guy's, I every single time I listen to Michael Saylor talk, it makes me want to full port half my net worth in Bitcoin, which is bad. Walmart. Was it really? Yeah, I mean, it was definitely. But I mean, utilities is really where you want to be. So NEE's been doing great. I want to see what happens to this today. Trump gets in on Bitcoin is bullish. Yeah, I did see some weird stuff though about like the ETFs and Bitcoin and how it's like not actually affecting price, things like that. Cause like it kind of isn't. Like if you were to think about all that additional buying pressure coming in, it's like, well, you would expect to see it a lot higher than it is right now. I don't know though. I'd have to look. Either way, like stream's fine. All right, cool. The other thing is like you got to be careful with derivatives on it. Walmart, another recession ticker. Yep. Where's Target? Because Target could be the one that we want to play around with. See, it's getting Tiger. This kind of reminds me of Tesla. Like if this can flip up above the 10, consolidate into it, and remind me of like the NEE and the Tesla, I'd actually be very interested. Oh, I got freaking earnings coming up at Wednesday, the 21st of August. Come on, man. Really? Really? That's what we're gonna do here? We're gonna potentially have a. I don't really like trading Walmart. Target, I would do. What the heck? YouTube's being weird today. It just like flipped around and did something strange. But all right, guys, again, as you guys are filtering in here, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. It costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot over here, spreading these streams out to more people. PM slightly green, Philip Morris. Yeah, that was another ticker I gave you guys on VIX Insights. Oh my God, it's at 117. I gave this to you guys at 95. I actually started looking at it down in here at 89, but I gave you guys the research report at 95 on this day here, right in here. That was another gem. There you go. You're welcome. So yeah, we're gonna do a lot of that like long-term investing stuff in the Discord as well. We're gonna have that like financial literacy stuff. Some of the stuff that we've done in the masterminds, we're gonna bring that in for you guys as well. You guys are gonna get everything, like literally everything. Look at gold before and after the ETF didn't happen immediately. That's fair. I mean, you also have the halving. McDonald's, another one that's a recession ticker. Yeah, but how's that look? Actually, McDonald's is peaking here. If that can flatline, I'd be very interested in that. Bud, PM Green, Sin stocks do well as a recession hedge. Yeah, where's Altria? Altria looks good. I mean, I really don't want to sell any more NEE. I'd rather keep what I have. If it hits 80 today, I'll sell some of the NEE. The Tiger King. TLT? Yeah, I know, guys. I know. TLT's ripping. There you go. You're welcome. After the entry, after I gave it to you guys in November, it was never red. Yeah, there was like some drawdowns from the peak, and it's still not above the peak, but I mean, that's nasty right there. TMF still looking good there as well for you guys. Even this one. That one got close to going red just because there's decay on this one. But yeah, those have been doing very well. NEE looking good. What else? I mean, like, there's not much. Where's Tesla? Ouch. A lot of $5 meals. Well, yeah, I mean, Chipotle also came. That's another one I want to look at because Chipotle came out and they had earnings, and yeah, no, they're coming back down. That was actually starting to set up there, but it didn't do it. Caesar, good morning, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, I'm super excited to launch the Discord with you guys. That's gonna be so much fun. Like, it's just gonna be money print city. Alfie, yes, it will. I'll have to like cancel all of you, but yes, it will. Here comes NEE, and I'm gonna try and get another VIX Insights research report out for you guys this weekend. Because like after this week, it's time for another one. Because the last one, remember, it was Japan is the catalyst. Everybody's talking about all these other things being the catalyst, and they're not looking at what's the most important thing. Japan. J&J I like. If J&J is green, oh, wow, it gapped. All right, I mean, maybe, all right, so for J&J, when we gap above a level like this, maybe we could look at that 5-minute opening range. But I do like this. So we'll leave J&J on here. We'll have Dash for the post-earnings trade here as well. And then looking to see if NEE and XLU want to get moving, along with XLRE and DRN. So this is starting to move down here. Going to be interesting to see how real estate reacts today. AMC becomes a bankruptcy target soon. When wasn't it? After like everybody tried to save it, and then they started doing the ape nonsense, and it just didn't work. But yeah, you're right. AWK, that actually could be an interesting one. American Waterworks, where is it? Come on. Oh, yup. I actually like this. I like this. American Waterworks, if you look at this on a monthly time frame, this used to be the stock that never went down. See? It literally never went. I mean, it did a little, but like it had a couple of red months in here, but this thing was a ripper. That was 2020, I think. Yeah. Starting to come back up, though. That's an interesting one. Because of a sweep? What do you mean a sweep? Sarathia, what do you mean by a sweep? Let's define things here. What do you mean by a sweep? Would you say if I found a utility stock for an opening range break? I would say give it to me. Did you just call me sister? No, we're not gonna call me sister. That's not your 4-year-old just came upstairs and said someone needs to clean the cat's glitter box. Oh God. I don't know. You should probably learn that one from you, Daniel. Yeah, Coca-Cola is moving, but I do like J&J. You see it at 147 pre-market. I see it as nothing in here. If it is up that much, we're not going to touch it, obviously, but if I see that, oh, here comes NEE. Here comes NEE. Yeah, if you want to ask your question, define a sweep. And then I will tell you what to do. Because the answer is very simple. A long wick towards the stop loss, taking the stop loss. All right, here's what you do. Sarathia, you don't care about it. You literally don't care. Here's why. And this is why everybody, Daily Taylor, don't you dare. Here's why you don't care. Your system and your strategy should be tested, and you should have enough data behind it that the only thing that you're doing is executing. because you know what the results are going to be long term. It is never up to you when you take a trade, it's up to the system. So when you're saying, oh, I got wicked out, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. The outcome of one individual trade is meaningless if you actually have a proven and profitable system over time. And that's what I give you guys with the day trading mastery course strategy. That thing is disgusting. All right, NEE is really starting to get going here. I like that. So that's the real answer, is it doesn't matter. You should have a system that you know what the results are going to be over time through years and years of testing and data that's in it, that it literally doesn't matter. You're like, all right, well, it got wicked out. Okay. Like that's really all it is. NEE's ripping here. Market's trying to come back up a little bit. Dash I like. J and J I like. We're going to see what happens here. LNT. All right, Alfie. What do we got here? Here's the only issue I have with this. It's only up 0.6%. Yes, the setup is good. Here's the issue. I would really need this thing to be up a little more for me to want to do it. For calling you sister, who's copy paste? It's fine, dude. I'm just messing around. I don't care. You should hear what they call me in the stream. You guys call me a lot worse than sister. Like, become a steward of the system. Exactly. That's all you got to do. Check FICO. What's that? That's an interesting one. Real glitter. When you set up your Christmas tree a few years ago, your hands are covered in it. Couldn't get it off. You legit had a pit. Why would you have it? That's rough, man. It's just glitter. It's not gonna kill you. You're gonna be fine. NEE is looking great here. AWK, if it doesn't open like what you guys are saying at 147, I'd be interested in it. Let me check it on Webull, see if it's way up there like that. American Waterworks. Okay, I see 145.76. 5-minute opening range on it could be interesting, but I don't know. I mean, we already have exposure to utilities. I would expect a little pullback on it. I do really like Dash for the 5-minute opening range break. That could be really fun. And then what was the other one? J&J I like. J&J's going. If this actually could do it here. PayX. Oh, yeah, I'd be interested in that. Hold on. Yeah, if that flatlines from here, I'd be interested in this. IBM's probably invalidating. Actually, not yet. Like, if we're being honest, IBM hasn't fully invalidated yet. So we can keep watching that one. All right, guys. Again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Let's have some fun. And as you guys all know, that 20% off discount to all the education, the watch list of stocks that are about to explode before they do, is also going to give you free access to the Discord when it releases. So I can throw that link in the live chat here for you. Use code STV20, and you guys are going to be all set to go. If you guys are serious about taking your trading to the next level and actually having tested systems and things that are proven to work over time that are so simple to identify, like once you see it, you can't unsee it, make sure you guys are hopping in there. But let's see. Dash I like. AWK will probably leave on here. NEE, if NEE cracks 80 today, I might sell a little bit more. Because I made it free yesterday. That was perfect here. I mean, if you took the shares on this thing, what are you running up to? I mean, that's looking for a 1 to a 12 risk to reward, but what's it sitting at in the pre-market? 1 to 9. That's insane. Algo says, sign up. This is the real deal. Smash his like button and subscribe. Thank you, Algo. I appreciate that, buddy. All right. Dash I like. I mean, we know the deal here. J&J actually could be interesting here. I like that. XLV has been looking pretty solid. Are J&J, Dash, and PayX earnings trades? Dash is. J&J is not. All the other ones are not. Oh, CLX for post earnings? Did that report? And is it up a decent amount? That I actually don't hate. I don't hate that, actually. I don't hate that, Wade. It's not perfect. Like it's not up almost enough, and you have this resistance right here. So it's going to be a little iffy, but if it opens around here and then starts to move up through this area, I mean, you could actually get up to that 144 area, 145. That could be fun. Sometimes I get so frustrated taking the longer dated options instead of the weeklies. I mean, I didn't mess up the NEE, but like this would have been a 1,000%er for sure. Going from 75 to like 79 on a stock that's not supposed to move a whole lot. Like my Septembers are up over 100%. They're probably going to be up 150% at open here, maybe more as we're getting closer to my 80 strike. So we'll see. But those are looking good. J&J could be interesting. Dash and CLX. Market's coming back up here a little bit. I mean, maybe they're going to start saying, oh, we're definitely going to cut, but 1, 2, like that's the main deal with what we're seeing right now with the cuts. SMCI down over $40. Oh my Lord, that's not good. You like the longer dated ones? Safety nets are always good. Yeah, I mean it depends. Like if we're gonna be in an environment like we were for like the last 8 months, I'll sling weeklies or 2 week out or like 1 2 week out and just like hunt for the 500 to 1,000%ers. I mean, even in this environment with the post earnings, like the 3M was a 500% percenter that I gave all of you guys a week ago, and you guys actually front ran me on it. Like you guys were up more than I was on the 3Ms. Like I wasn't even up 100% yet, and Cole was like, haha, 140%. I was like, oh, thanks, Cole. Appreciate it, buddy. Like, and guys, we're gonna be live every single day in August here as we start getting closer to the release of the Discord. So you guys want to hang around? I'm live every day. Have those notifications on for the channel. Oh, also, if you guys have I don't think everybody knows this. I have a new Twitter account now. The old Twitter account no longer exists. So here's the link to the new Twitter account. Make sure you guys are following me on that one. Have notifications on too, because I'm giving you guys free trades on there and breaking stuff down. There's a lot of value on that Twitter account. I might start posting some macro stuff too, but like as it relates to the trades, which I kind of was doing on the XLU, but not really. We might do a Japan one, but you guys kind of already know the deal with Japan from the research report I gave you. Which that's also going to be in the Discord too. The research reports. And we're going to do long-term investing stuff. We're going to have certain workshops as well for like long-term investing, like selling premium. Like I might just have a topic like covered calls, cash secured puts, and we just do a lesson on it with you guys in there. All right. Let's see what we got here. Market coming up. I kind of like CLX. I like Dash a little more, but we'll see what they do. You need to redo your Twitter also? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, yeah, there you go. That's the new Twitter account there. Short DivX 2. We knocked it out of the park on 3M, but could be setting up for a solid round 2. Let's take a look. It might. It is. It is. I just like I want the 10 to catch up. So I'd rather this thing just flatline. The more it flatlines, the bigger the move could be. And it's in healthcare. So like if the 10 can really catch up to this thing, starts using it as support, this could be another massive trade that we take. We just gotta wait for it to give me what I want to see. Like, could we do it above here? Yeah, we could. And I might throw I'm gonna throw an alert here. There it goes. Just to have it. I don't think I'll take it. I would like the 10 to catch up, but I mean, this was just filthy. And like, you look at this here, like this is where the entry was, like halfway up. Which I'd love to see that on Dash or CLX today. That would be interesting because this is also it's household personal care. Oh, CLX popped there. Okay, that's better. Mario, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome, everybody. Here we go. XRP stuff about treasury bonds is BS. Romeo, if you were the one that asked me about that, I just haven't taken a look at it because I'm not like I don't own it. I don't really do that much in the crypto space like that, but I can take a look at it for you if you really want to know. All right. NEE still looking good. What else we got? Market's trying to move back up. It is eating up the NFP move. It is starting to eat up that that NFP move here. So let's see what we get. CLX I am interested in now. I mean, it is above this little double top area, so that could be a fun one. We got J&J. This one I'd be more interested in for the 5-minute opening range break just because the setup's already good and it's in a sector that's been doing very well. I mean, remember, I'm not the biggest fan of trading healthcare or utilities, but if that's going to be what's going to go, obviously we're going to take advantage of it, which you guys have seen with NEE. So again, make sure you guys are coming to these streams. We're handing out gems all the time. I mean, last Friday was the 500% on 3M. And then what? The day before that was on the private stream, which was the 220% IBM. That was a good one. So we had 2 in a row, and then the post earnings trades from this week didn't play out. So, but I mean, we could have one on Dash that just crushes it. Who knows? Like AMD, I think I tried AMD and PayPal this week, and they both. I got stopped on PayPal. You guys didn't though. You guys made a bunch of money on PayPal. I just cut it, and then everybody decided to hold it because they were size for 0, and then they ripped. So technically, we'd be like 3 for 4, but I'm 2 for 4 on them. But I mean, when you have a 220% and then a 500%, yeah, it's okay. Reflex bounce a little. I would agree on that. We got to see what happens after like the first 15, 20 minutes. We don't really have more data. We have factory orders at 10, but I don't think that's going to be that crazy. Like, I really don't think that's going to be the most crazy thing in the world. You can see SPY bouncing. So I think we got more room down. It could bounce. I don't know. But again, all I'm looking for is the shift of trend. It needs to pop back above the 10 EMA on the daily and hold. For me to really want to swing and sling stuff like short dated with size. So that's why I'm going. What? CLX is going here a little bit. What do we got? 8 minutes to go until market open. Yeah, I did talk about 3M. I have an alert on it. I don't know if I'm going to take it because I would really like for the 10 to catch up to it. We've already nailed it for 500%. So it is, I mean, I'd be fine with going for it again. But I'd rather it continue to set up because especially after that giant move on earnings, it's very possible that it baits to the upside, comes back down, keeps chopping around, which is what I think is going to happen. Like I have an alert there just in case, and I'll make the decision then. Like if I do it, it'll be incredibly small, like 0.25 or 0.5% risk. So Dash for post earnings, I like. J&J starting to break out here. I want to see what happens with NEE today. How's XLU doing now? Is that still XLU's almost up 1% here? That's good. So NEE's probably going to get a little boost. Where's XLRE? Not really moving. Where's DRN? DRN's back up. Okay. I want to see what happens with DRN today in real estate. Other than that, I mean, we got J&J dash CLX, and then just see what happens with the broad market. End phase to the downside. Let's take a look at that. I wouldn't do it now. Yeah, I probably wouldn't touch this. Just this thing's so volatile. I mean, it's down 5% in the pre-market. If you're already in it, congratulations, that's great. But I'm probably not going to be doing anything on this. Did Palantir reclaim 25 yet? Oh no, Palantir's getting whacked. I might get those shares. That'd be nice. That would be nice. ES 5349 should get a decent volume shove if it gets there. Yeah, where it's like right, where is it? It'd be here. Or no. No. It'd be here. No. I'm trying to look at it like this, but 5349, like in here. Yeah, I could see that right in here. Okay, I could see that. You're playing AWK. You're already in AWK? Yeah, those will be good. If you're already in them and it's gapping the way that we think it is in the pre-market, that's going to look good. Twilio could be a good earnings play. Is it post-earnings or is it? Yeah, it actually could. Yeah, we got a lot of them today. So let's put Twilio over here. Dash, J&J, CLX, NEE. I think that's all we need for market open. Market open is going to be hectic because we're going to have Twilio. NEE we don't really have to do anything with. I have an alert at 80, I think. No, I should have an alert at 80. just in case. Because that's the next spot that I want to ditch some of that. And then J&J, I like. Dash, I like post earnings. CLX, I like post earnings. And Twilio is sort of interesting post earnings. But yeah, A-Rock, that's a good one. That is a good one. All right, guys, we have 5 minutes to go until market open. If you guys haven't hit the like button yet and you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you guys do that. Helps me out a whole lot. Spreading these streams out to some more people. Welcome back, everybody. It's NFP day. Hopefully you guys are excited, ready to go. And for those of you guys that are hearing me talk about the post-earning strategy and are like, what the heck is this dude talking about? I did post a YouTube video this week breaking it down. So it's the most recent video on my channel. If you guys haven't seen that one yet, that's going to help you guys out a whole lot. And I also broke it down on the new Twitter account, Short the VIX 2. RTX wants to consolidate. Yeah, Ralph, we were talking about that yesterday. I can't really go through the whole thesis as to why I think we're not going to escalate the way that we are. It's just like I have a thesis as to why when it will happen and why it will happen. And it's just not yet. I don't think they're gonna do it yet. They need to be sure. They need to plan something crazy. Like I think there's something coming. I don't think it's now. I don't think it makes sense for them to do it now. There's a lot of interesting events unfolding, and if you know where to look, you can kind of see what's happening. And there's one really important thing that happened over the last week that I mean, why are we can't even really talk about it because I can't say it. It'll be like, oops, you're canceled. I just don't think it's now. I think it's after the election. Serious ticker hunting over the weekend. Yeah, I mean, we could see an escalation, but like the full scale, spaghetti-o, I don't think is now. Has some holes in it. If I explain the whole thing, it would make more sense. I just can't explain the whole more thing because it's like, if I explained it, you'd be like, oh, that makes way more sense. Why the crash today? I mean, now it's just the pre-market nons. It was really like now it's just NFP, but the overall sell-off, I mean, it's just people fleeing. That's really all it is. Is the IWM project still happening this weekend? Sort of. We can go through IWM. The issue is that a lot of them have earnings, and I'm a little bit more interested now that IWM is getting hammered. I really don't want to. YouTube's gonna cancel. Let's talk about COVID. Oh no, it's way worse than COVID. It's way worse than that. It's way worse than that. The thesis, I'll tell you, Ralph. This thesis is very sound. It's a very good thesis. It's just a playbook that's been run before. And it's not even that hard to spot. Let's see. NEE looking good. J&J is looking good. Twilio. I mean, I'd like to see it break up a little more. CLX I like. 2 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. No, we're not gonna. No, I don't know, man. They can. I'm not. But that's not even like a top. That doesn't have anything to do with the thesis. Like, we're bringing up other things now. They don't. I mean, I could remember the days like I couldn't say the word, like in 2022. I was like, I just can't say the word. They're gonna give me the yellow YouTube thing. All right, let's throw this on the 15-minute. We've got what? 30 seconds to go until market open, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We got ES trying to move back up a little bit, but is getting hit. Where's NEE? Looking good in the pre-market here. This one is already free. Oh, okay. NEE screwing around. J&J I like. We're going to have a lot of alerts fire off, I think, at open. But then CLX, we're going to throw this on the 5-minute. Dash, we're going to throw this on the 5-minute. And then Twilio, we got to throw on the 5-minute as well. Here we go. We are within 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Cole, what's up, buddy? How you doing? All right. Ding, ding, ding. Market's open. NEE opening up nicely here. All right, let's see what we get. J&J also needs to be put on the 5-minute. Let's see what these NEEs are up. 162% on the NEEs. Woo! DRN's holding on for now. Palantir getting what? Oh, NEE's up. NEE ripped. All right, hold on. All right. They're up 168% right now. All right, I'll ditch a little. Of it. They're ripping right now. That hit 80, so I do have to sell a little. I want to see if they're going to give me. All right, it came back down. Did Palantir come back up? I'm just getting a lot of alerts. All right, hold on. We're going to see what happens with NEE here. I'm going to leave that order and just see what happens because that did crack 80. They're up 160%. That's good. Even with those Palantirs getting whacked, I'm still green on the day. That's nice. DRN's ripping. There we go. All right, hold on. Hold on. I got to set some alerts quick. Dash. We need that. Twilio. All right, that's going to be tight. See. Oh my God, my phone is freaking out. Where's NEE? NEE's ripping. I want to see if they give me that order. 174% on the NEEs. I think they. All right, yeah, 182%. I got out of the. All right, so I sold a little bit of the NEEs. Those are up 182%. That's awesome. Realizing some gains there. Ooh, sorry. I think I'm getting a little sick. That's no good. All right, J&J hit. All right, and then DRN was ripping. Like, look at this thing go. DRN running there. I like that a lot. All right, I don't really need this on here. All right, CLX I like. Twilio I like. J&J is just pumping. That might be too much for me to want to go for this here. Yeah, J&J, that's too much. 112% on AWK. Great work, guys. Yeah, so that NEE trade was filthy. That hit a 1 to basically 11.85 risk to reward. That's disgusting. You're welcome. All right. Now we're just going to be looking at Twilio. XLRE is pumping. So that's why DRN is getting that move. That's awesome. Yeah. What else do we have? Oh, that's gonna screw around here. Yeah, 3M does look good. Dash I'm interested in. Twilio hit, so I need a new alert here. CLX hit, so I need another one here. 531% on the NEEs. Congratulations, Todd. You deserve it, buddy. You deserve it. NEE pushing more. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, mine are showing 184%. They're a little spready here. So these should be up a little more than they are. But Todd, that's what we do, man. I mean, that's exactly how we do it here. ES moving. What is that? Palantir is getting whacked. All right, I might get those shares. All right, Dash, CLX. Okay, so those are going to give us a little bit of room. J&J is just moving too much for me. So I would have had to front run this one or buy it above here. Those would have been good, but this one can now be taken off. AWK, where's that? AWK, great move there as well. HPQ, 114%. There you go. There you go. All right, let's see what else we got here. Dash. All right, we got 5 seconds left for these new 5-minute candles. Then we're going to throw these on the daily. All right, so CLX. Twilio's right there. It's just that's a lot of resistance. That'd be a tough one. Where is this? 63. BTI still doing its thing? Oh, yeah. British Tobacco. Yeah. That's not close. That's not close either. Twilio's the only one that's close. DRN pushing still new. I think that's new highs at 1146. That's great. Twilio doesn't want it yet. All right. Yeah, 500% on 531% on the NEEs. Great work, Todd. Great work, man. Also, guys, you guys all know this by now, but the premium Discord is going to be releasing at the end of August, beginning of September. If you guys do take advantage of that 20% off deal that I'm offering you guys in August to get all the education, the watch list of stocks that are about to explode before they do, you get the Discord absolutely free. So there's that link in the live chat there. The code is STV20. I mean, once you guys hop in there, you guys are going to see why we're able to do this in such an amazing way all the time. You've never seen the SQQQ be shorted like this? Why would the SQQQ be shorted like this? Are you talking about the short interest on it? It's probably ripping. It's up 6%. That's interesting. CLX might be trying. Dash, that's going to be a tough one. I kind of want DRN somewhere. How's that look? It's coming down a little. I mean, that's still nasty. Is NEE at new highs? Oh my God, guys. We caught a runner on this one. Oh my Lord. You think that's a good place to get out? Yeah, dude. 500%. Good for you. Let's see what mine are up. Because I have September's. Mine are up 186%. Still good. Well, these Palantir shorted puts are not doing great. I want the shares though. I want the shares. And again, guys, we're gonna be live every day in the month of August as we get closer to the release of the Discord there. So, dude, AWK still pushing. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this. I mean, my first TP on DRN is all the way up here at like 1222. So I've got some ways to go on that thing, but I like this setup. I like that setup a lot. Also, guys, as you guys are filtering in, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Costs you nothing to do. It helps me out a whole lot. Spreading these streams out. You guys are, we got more people in here today. What's up, guys? How we doing? Yeah, Jamie, what do you mean? Like SQQQ is shorted? I would almost assume the exact opposite. Like Stocks S is basically a short. Like you can see the volume just spiking on this thing. They're just hedging semiconductors. DRN flashing around. All right. Is the next week watch list going to be better? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, we already nailed the NEE this week. So, I mean, we have the preliminary watch list, and then we just go through everything on the stream every day. So, I mean, I gave you guys, Todd's up 531% on basically the only one that we really wanted this week, NEE. So, I don't know how much more you want from me than giving you guys a 500% trade. I mean, I'm up 180% on September's. That's crazy. But if there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Twilio not doing it. Yeah, I mean, we'll let those other alerts fire. The J&J, it just ripped too much. ES pushing. Like, in order for the watch list to really fire off again, you need market, like, ES above the 10 and holding, which it's definitely not doing right now. But that's why we identify those sector rotations during the week. Utilities, man. Utilities have been ripping for us. So I'm probably just going to hold the rest of this NEE until forever now. I mean, that's been a filthy trade. NQ's back. ES is coming back a little as well. Where is NQ? Yeah, NQ's back there. Apple up to almost 2%. Is it the most valuable company again? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Dash hit it. Come on, computer. I don't know. I mean, should we do it? Kind of like it. We'd have to really sling them. Are they going to do this on the spreads again? Really? Really? They're playing around with the spreads again? Oh, come on, man. Why are they doing this? There's like 50 to 100% spreads across the board. They're awful. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to touch that. That's terrible. That's so annoying. Yeah, I think I'm going to burn that. That's so annoying. They've been doing that all week with the spreads, and I have to wait for the retests. And then the spreads are still bad. Like, it happened on 3M too, I think. IBM, I think, was the one that it really did it on. Where is IBM right now? IBM's going to invalidate, I think. NEE dropping, but, I mean, who cares after we're already up and basically out of it? What do I think about SPY? Your thoughts? I think it's going to continue lower. Bardistas, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I mean, Todd leading the way over here with the 500% on the NEEs. Mine were up nice, like 180%, but I got more time on them. Pivotal resistance. Yeah, it is. That's why, I mean, it crosses 80. My contracts went in the money. I'm out of them. Not all of them. I still have a little left. So I'm going to let that go. ES trying to move a little. Twilio's not going to do it. I think that invalidated the bottom side of the range. Oh, no. Yep. Twilio's now dead. We're not taking a look at that one anymore. What are yields doing? They bounced, but that's still huge. 10-year yield down 2.87%. That's awful. The AWK for you still looking really good. Dash, I'm not. The spreads on that are just ridiculous. I'm not going anywhere near that. DRN, let's take a look back in, see how this is doing. 1135. I'll throw an alert at day high, see if it wants to pop up there. That'd be great. 1151. That thing's just cruising. Yeah, we're gonna have another VIX Insights research report for you guys this weekend too. But those, once the Discord releases, those are gonna be in the Discord as well. We're gonna do so many things in there. It's gonna be everything: the long-term investing stuff, the macro stuff, the trading stuff. It's gonna be everything. What else do we need here? Yeah, welcome back, everybody. We got more people in here today. Again, all you guys I'm live every single day in the month of August here. And then we'll probably go back to the private stream schedule of live Mondays and Fridays, and then the other 3 days being private for you guys in there. GameStop's at 20. Good for them, or that sucks. I don't know. I know it's not setting up, so we don't really have to go near that one. What else we got? Intel down 26%. Oh my lord. Ralph, does that hurt? I bet it does. Intel would have been a fun one. I kind of wish I played Apple. The Apple went to those. That was really small though. First chance I'm here this week. There you go, Chanley. What's up, buddy? NVAX. Okay. With 401k investing. I mean, not specifically, but we are going to talk about like tickers. Like the two that I've given out recently, like how's SoFi doing? Down 4. That's fine. I mean, oops, I don't want it on this chart. I want it on the other one. Like the SoFi, I actually still want more of it because I bought it in the 650s. The Philip Morris I gave you guys in the research report has just been skyrocketing. So I gave that to you guys down here at 95. The thing's at 118. So we're gonna do a lot of stuff like that. I don't own Philip Morris though. Like that's the thing. I wish I owned it. I just don't. Like it'll be stuff like that where I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. Do a research report about it. You guys make your own decision. Some of them I might buy. Some of them I may not buy. I don't know. But if they all because it depends on like how much cash I have sitting around and things like that. But I mean, I'll still give you guys tickers that are like, oh, this looks interesting. AMD's ripping. Oh, thank God. Well, I mean, it's at 136, so that's not great. I kind of wish I sold some more up in here at 185, but those sold puts that I have on it must be doing very well. If the price is in the area of buy on the daily time frame, what time frame look for entry and confirmation? That's I wouldn't do that. When I day trade, uh, it literally doesn't matter. I'm looking for the trend. Like you guys have seen it, like on those videos that I post for you guys on Instagram. Like it's all like it's just a specific spot where the market likes to retest on a trend, and you're hitting like 1 to 3, 1 to 4 to the first TP, 1 to 6 to 8 on the second TP. That's why it has like 19 winning months in a row because the risk to reward is nasty. You don't need a very high win rate for it to. It does have a decently high win rate, but you don't need one in order for it to have success. So I think you're just thinking about the market, Sarathia, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, in just a different way, in a way that like is just gonna confuse you because the way that you're looking at it is very discretionary. You have to trade with a system. You have PM, nice, Caesar. I mean, that was a great one. You have because that type of thought process is not going to be applicable to basically say like, all right, well, if I had to code an algorithm to do it, could you? Not really. That's what you got to focus on with day trading is making sure that your system, if you needed to, could just go right into an algorithm and say, go for it. Swinging, you can be a little bit more discretionary, like a little bit more, but it's still not. Yeah, I'm still looking for the exact same thing every single time. Dude, I think I'm getting sick. That's annoying. That is annoying. All right. Almost everything is red. That's true. Almost everything is. My NEEs are still up 170%. My DRN shares are up 5%. That's good. Palantir is getting killed. I kind of want to get the early exercise on it. I want them to exercise me. Give me my shares. Give me the shares, please. I want them. Then I can just sell calls against them in this account and then buy them in another account. All right, yields. What are we doing? Uh-oh, yields coming back down. Let's see here. Dude, we might almost get to 100 likes today on the stream. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys showing up today. All right, what else you got? AE, still cruising. DRN. I'd love for this thing to just start ripping above those highs there. See XLRE go. So XLRE still looking good. So those tweets that I was posting yesterday about utilities and real estate. I don't know if I talked about real estate. Oh, I did, kind of. Utilities and real estate names look strong. Yep, there you go. You trade market structure, brothers, for your strategy. Every time frame works well. Yeah, here's the thing. I just don't think that that's the smartest way to operate in the market. It just isn't. You can do it. If it works for you, it works for you. Great. But the thing is it's probably not going to work for everybody. The stuff that I teach is like I could teach it to a 4-year-old and they'd be like, oh, that's simple. Like you don't have to make it that complicated. Be like, what is this time frame? What is this? What is this? What is it? Like you don't have to do that. NEE cruising. There we go. DRN still looks good. Thank you, Pod. I appreciate it, buddy. Amazon continuation is paying. Oh, yeah. I want to see something here. See, We actually might be able to do the 5-minute opening range breaks to the downside on gap downs on earnings. Here comes DRN. If it breaks that high, we're gonna have some fun. Nope, doesn't want it. Previous daily gap now. Yeah. All right. 194% on my NEEs. NEE must be moving. Or 190. I'm just going to hold the rest of that. I mean, that thing has been looking phenomenal. DRN starting to move a little. I want to see it break days high. It's like 1151. I got a long way to go to first TP, but I mean, that could be a really good one. And then second TP, we're looking at a 1 to 7. That'd be phenomenal if real estate continues the way it's going. AMD is moving a little, but we don't really need that on the chart. Where did Dash go? The spreads were just so bad on it. Yeah, I didn't want any of that. And then Twilio invalidated. J&J, it just ran too quickly. Like this one, you'd almost would have had to do like the 1-minute opening range, but like where was that? Yeah, I mean, you're not up that much. You're up $1 from that. That's not that crazy. That's not that crazy. 100% on your crowd shorts. There you go, Wade. Yeah, where is crowd? I bet it's in the garbage right now. J&J's coming back up. 214. I did say if this thing gets around like 200, I might start selling puts on it, but I don't know. That thing looks bad with all like the regulatory stuff, or the not regulatory but like legal. SPY looks like it's gonna mess around. Yeah, that's probably very likely. Like, have fun trying to day trade this. Good luck. I want them to exercise these pound. It's still not past the break even. DRN's a penny away from breaking. Up another 3% on the day there. That's good. That is good. I like that. Keep pushing, buddy. Keep pushing. What else? Crowd's dying. Yeah, I mean, we're going to look at, like, this weekend is going to be utilities, healthcare, and real estate. Daily Taylor, you have a great weekend, buddy. Yeah, utilities, healthcare, and real estate is probably what we're going to be looking at the most this weekend. IWM's not going to do it. It's already got it. IWM got killed. Your port is up 5x in the month. Love the daily. There you go, Algo. Let's see. I'm so excited to get the Discord going with you guys too. We're gonna have so much fun with that. I don't know if I'll let all the rest of the people in that don't take advantage of the deal. Like, there might be a little bit of a delay there, but you guys that are hopping in, taking advantage of the 20% off, you guys are gonna get in right away. Amazon puts first target hit. There you go, Ralph. There you go. All right, what else? ES dropping. Where is Palantir? Is it sub 24 yet? Yeah, I mean, they're not past the break even. If they get past the break even, they might exercise me, which that's fine. They can do that. Alrighty. I love this DRN here. I've been riding this one. What's it at? What's this? 1430? What's it at right now for risk reward? 1 to 1.65. Oh, okay. 3M's getting up there. All right, we can take a look at 3M. Yeah, I just, I think it could be a fun one. I might just give it a little time though, just give it a little bit. DRN drop. Yeah, I mean, well, AWK looks like, yeah, that's a great one there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ralph, I saw that. All right. What do I think about UNH today? We take a look at UNH. Yeah, it looks all right. I just like, if it breaks above this high, I'd be interested. It wicked yesterday. It wasn't ready for that all-time high breakout yet. It is getting there though, and I do like it. Healthcare's looked pretty good. I think the premiums on it were a bit ridiculous. Let me look. They're a little tighter now, but they're still bad. I do like it. I might take a stab at like a tiny little starter on it. I don't know. Like very small. Let's see what it wants to do. Like if it comes up here, 587.29, that could be very interesting. With the Sharp ratio for strategies, Sharp ratio is, yeah. It's not like an entry exit criteria. It's just going over like the results and the performance of a strategy. Yeah. Or like portfolios, stuff like that. All right, I'll throw an alert here just for fun. Market getting killed. DRN's looking good. 1142, still cruising. NEE's just trapped around 80. Hey, I might look for 85 next, something like that on the final scale out. I mean, it already hit like a 1 to 11 risk to reward on NEE. That's insanity. Oh, what else? What else? Yeah, is there anything else? Things about higher win rate with it depends. It really just if it works is really the main question, Algo. If it works, it works. That's is CLX a no? It never alerted, I don't think. No, CLX would have to come up to 145.02, and even then, that's a giant range. And I think it invalidated. I think. Yeah, this invalidated the bottom side of the range. Yeah, no, I wouldn't go for this one. That one I would not touch. All right. UNH is starting to move a little here. It's wow, that's volatile. Yeah, it's a $500 stock. That thing's gonna move all over the place. NEE's coming back up. DRN's holding on. Let's see. Is there anything else going on Twitter? I don't really see much else going on here. No, I just see the Intel stuff from 27 minutes ago. Interest rate futures now have a base case of a 50 basis point interest rate cut at the September meeting. Oh boy. Powell was asked about that, and he basically said no. So the market's kind of looking at Powell and being like, yeah, all right, dude, we're not going to trust what you say, which is interesting. What? All right, that's ridiculous. Twitter needs to relax. Why are we not looking for put side trades? Because why? Why do it? I just don't like doing it. Like, if you get a consolidation and a break to the downside, sure, but they're going to be quick. If I were to do it, it'd be very small and short dated. I just don't like them. UNH moving again. Like, you're not even if you were, you're not getting those perfect consolidation setups on the downside, so you wouldn't go for them anyway. Like, it's not like you could kind of sling it, but it wouldn't be a perfect setup. So when the market's going to slow down, we just go for the sector rotations. And I explained all of that on the on Twitter. Just kind of how I view it and why it works the way that it does. UNH moving, DRN's trying to come back. Morning. What's up, Tommy? How you doing? Let's see here. UNH pushing. I do like that. My NEEs are, the rest of them are still up 170%. My DRN's looking good. Yeah, let's see what we got. What is that number? All right. UNH new high. This thing's pushing. It's volatile though. That thing's gonna fly around. For scalping is a talent most people don't have. Puts are for hedging share. Yeah, exactly. Morning ankles? No. No ankles. No ankles. But again, guys, make sure you guys are taking advantage of that 20% off discount. You're also going to get the Discord for completely free when it releases. That link is at the top of the live chat there. You get access to all the education, all the watch lists, all of the prior private streams that we've done, direct access to me to answer any of your guys' questions, and you're going to get free access to the Discord when it releases. So the code's STV20. You guys want to take advantage of that going into the weekend. Be prepared for next week. It is right there for you. All right, let's see. NEE starting to drop there. That's fine. That was an absolutely filthy trade. So I'd love to see DRN and real estate start to get going a little bit more, and then healthcare still looks all right. Like UNH looks good. J&J. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that one, but UNH does look pretty solid. If we break this low, that's going to be really bad. Like, what is the low? 5.37625. That would be icky. That would be very, very, very icky for the market. Let's see. Like, if UNH can come up and break this 587.29 today, that could get real interesting. A firm might need a week. I don't think a firm is ready at all, but no. Oh, this is so perfect. Oh, this is so perfect. Okay, everybody pay attention. Do you guys remember when I handed you guys the dirtiest Mara trade of all time, when I mapped this out right before I took my streaming break? And I said, hey, Mara, sell through, come back up, consolidate, and then boom. So we took our break, we came back, and then one of the first trades I gave you guys in November was this Mara trade. Whee! Look at that. Now, a firm is looking like it wants to do a very similar thing. This is the launch zone from last November. If we can sell through, come back up, reclaim this, consolidate in here, the timing's a little early. Like we definitely would need this to start consolidating and chopping around in here going into Q4. But if that happens, oh dear Lord, we are gonna have some fun. But no, a firm might need a week. No. A firm needs like 2 months. ES just broke that low. Oh, that is not good. That is no bueno. All right, let's see where NEE is. Coming down. That's fine. We already made our money on that. DRN, where's that? That's where I'm going to be interested in here. It's holding for now as the market's coming down. That's interesting. Tesla holding at the daily gap. Yeah. We're down 2% on the day. Oh, dear. Look at this. Look at this market, man. Oh, my God. All right. What else we got? Yeah, we got to get that VIX Insights research report out for you guys. And then a couple other stuff too. Ooh, anything on Twitter? No. The 53.49. I think it might. I think you might be right on that one. It might do that. Healthcare is still holding, it looks like. I mean, let's take a look at XLV. How's that look? XLV is down today. That's interesting. UNH up, J&J up. Yeah, this is getting Sally. I told you, you break this low, it's going to get dirty. That's more than 10 points to the downside there that it just tanked through. DRN still holding. So XLRE is probably holding on here. Yep. XLRE still looks decent. Too active day trading did not be on it. I saw a funny tweet where it was like, if you're under 30 and you're not staying up all night trading and taking drugs, you're doing it wrong. And I was like, hey man, let's not encourage that type of behavior. All right. Similar to 1997, might go down 35%. Just theory. I'm not the biggest fan of using like old charts to be like, oh, this was what could happen, because then that you're getting into the territory of like, oh, look, it's the same algorithm running. Like, I'm not saying you're saying that, but that's kind of that's kind of where the logic leads to. It's like, oh, look, it's the same thing, even though this market environment is completely different to anything we've ever seen. So I'd be careful with that. It's not stuff that I really pay attention to. I just kind of look at what's happening now and say, all right, well, are there similarities in terms of like the macro environment? If that's the case, then you can start drawing some conclusions. But just looking at a chart and saying, oh, this is what it looked like. Because remember the 2008 comparisons where it was like that everybody was pointing to that never happened? It's like that. It's like, well, what are we doing? You know? Globex Open has been fire recently. Yeah, especially with during earnings season. Oops. DRN still holding. 2.23% down on the day on ES. Wow. That is big. You've been taking naps recently to cover rest needs? Dude, I need naps. Probably why I'm getting sick. Or it's because I'm a little bit of a degen on the weekend sometimes. But I'm probably not going to do anything this weekend. I'm tired. A firm down. I like this. Keep selling through. Get through the zone here. It's just a little early. I mean, we are in August. That's kind of a good time for this to happen. Gives it enough time to reclaim the zone. NQ down 3. Oh, that's nasty. I think Palantir is kind of holding off on the selling. It's just kind of flatlined down there at 24. Trade Globex Open with you on voice? Probably not. I don't really want to, you know? I don't really, like, that's not what I like to do. If it was, I don't know. I probably wouldn't do that. Like, I can scalp very well. I just hate doing it. It's not a fun experience. I just don't like doing it. Healthcare still holding, DRN still moving up. That's nice. That's what we want to see. Nvidia at pre-market low. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Palantir now trying to get down below 24. Oh, what else we got here? DRN. Where's NEE? Has that given back all the morning gains? Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. NEE did it. I mean, that's perfect. Running right up 3 days to get a 1 to almost 12 risk to reward is insane. Market just dying. I don't see really any reason why this thing comes back today. Could it? Yeah, but I doubt it. I think we could. I mean, think about where you're looking at here. I was like, well, if you break this day low, you're gonna die. And then that was at like 53.77. We're at 53.55. Ralph, you're about to get your 53.49 here. UNH still holding. UNH still holding. DRN still holding. NEE, I mean, it's still green on the day, but I mean, I sold my contracts at what, 185%? Todd was out at over 500%. I mean, what more can you ask for on that? AMT just hit a second profit mark. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, dude, these REITs are just, I mean, this is in the real estate space. Like, these REITs are ripping. Well, that was the earnings. That was off earnings here. Yeah, that's a good one. That's what the setup that we want to look for. It just stinks that it had earnings. Market's still dying. UNH holding and pushing. That's interesting. So healthcare might be, I want to see if healthcare is catching a bit across the board. Yeah, healthcare is actually moving back up a little. That is interesting. Did it hit 49 yet? I think it's going to. You're right there. All right. Yeah, not much else we got to do here, team. All right. You got your 1000%, Caesar. Great work, buddy. Great work, man. See, even if I don't spot them like that, I mean, you can still drill them. That's awesome. Congratulations, man. You deserve it. ES is trying to pull up a little. DRN's getting hit a little here. Selling half at 1000%. That's dirty. All right, that looks like new lows. Yeah, here it is. 49. There it is. You touched it. It touched it. It's very interesting how healthcare is holding right now. That might be the theme for next week. It looks like it's going to be. Because utilities, I mean, I could look at XLU here. Real estate still looks all right, but yeah, XLU is now getting whacked. XLRE selling off, but if you look at XLV, I mean, that still looks like it's got some room to start popping. Can't lie, missed the NEE trade. VIX inspired me to improve my trading discipline. I haven't really traded this week. Still $20 up, but most people losing money, so taking it as a win. 100% Alfie. That's exactly the mindset that you need to have. Rotations have been short-lived recently? Yeah, they have. They have. I think the UNH potential all-time high breakout could be interesting. You wicked it. It wants to come back. I like that. NEE. I mean, that's not really a short-lived. It is kind of short-lived, but this is well, it is short-lived. That's 3 days, but that was incredibly aggressive. ES back up. Still sad you missed the NEE though. There will be many, 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 many more, Alfie. I mean, I missed the AMT, and that thing ran for 1,000% for Caesar. But I don't really care. Like it's as long like that's the thing. Like everybody, and that's gonna be the beauty of what we're gonna do in the Discord is like we're gonna have all these tickers coming through all the time. You're gonna have my tickers, what I'm seeing, then what everybody else is seeing too, because it's so easy to see that it's just gonna be filled with just unbelievable opportunities everywhere. All right, guys. It is about 10:15. We've been live for a while today. Market's just dying. There's not much else to do. It's a Friday. We're probably going to be wrapping it up here. I'll throw the link to being able for you guys to get that 20% off deal. Use code STV20 to make sure you're securing your spot to get the Discord for free when it launches at the end of August for all of you guys in there. Again, you get access to all the education. I mean, you saw it today, like Todd 500% NEE, Caesar AMT at 1,000%. Like that's what we do. This weekend, we're probably gonna get another VIX Insights research report out for you guys, and then also we're probably gonna have a lot of healthcare, maybe industrials. We're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at that. Um, Cam, what? And then I think, I mean, maybe IWM, but I don't think so, especially after today. Um, I think health. We got to wait on utilities. I think a little bit, but the move that we're seeing on utilities today could give us some really good setups going into next week on a couple of those names. A lot of healthcare names look good. We got to see what's going to happen to some of the real estate names. But other than that, I mean, let's see what we get on the post earnings moves. Those are going to be very simple. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, that's out on the YouTube channel. So make sure you guys go pay attention to that one. That's going to help you guys out a whole lot during this earnings season. But everybody, have a great rest of your weekend. Also, once you guys do hop into all of the education there, make sure you request to follow STV Swing Kings on Twitter. And then send that account a DM with your email so that you guys are going to make sure that you get the watch list, because some people accidentally select that they don't want to receive emails on the platform, so you don't get the watch list. So that's another way to make sure that you guys are getting that watch list. So team, I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Don't do anything stupid.